The Golden Bachelor has come to an end. Jerry Turner walked away with Theresa Nist on his arm. However, there's still the question of what happened with his other relationships. Now, fans think they might have discovered why Faith didn't make it to the final two. Keep reading to find out what they have to say. Throughout the first season of The Golden Bachelor, Jerry Turner made some great connections. While one ended in an engagement, several are wondering just what went down with the other women he had to send home. One of those women is Faith Martin. Faith and Jerry seem to have a great relationship. So much so that she made it to the hometowns round of the reality dating show. Some fans took to Reddit to discuss why she was sent home. Apparently, some think it's because she wasn't willing to move for Jerry. Is the reason that Faith didn't get to the final two because she would not move? The original poster starts the thread. Do you think she would have received a rose if she was willing to compromise on a location to live? It seems that most agree that this is exactly what sealed Faith's fate. After all, not being willing to move is probably going to be a deal breaker in most long-distance relationships, especially if the other women are willing to compromise on a location to live. I mean, it feels like a very deal-breakery thing, especially if you don't want a long-distance relationship. Yeah, I think the final two would have been Faith and Theresa if she didn't make it clear she wouldn't move at the home visits. I think so. IDK why you would go on The Bachelor if you weren't open to moving. Naturally, some are discussing how Theresa feels through all of this. Jerry had very close relationships with multiple other women on the show. Will this ever catch up with Theresa? If I were Theresa, I feel like I'd eventually be really bugged about there having been one or two other super strong contenders. Or wondering if he would have chosen Faith if she'd been willing to move. One person writes. However, by the looks of it, this hasn't happened to Theresa, or at least not yet. She, Jerry, and their children are prepping to spend their first holiday together as a blended family and even got matching sweatshirts for the occasion. So, at least for now, Theresa and Jerry seem to be doing great together despite the other women.